Are you fed up with waiting for the right time to begin living your dream life? What if I told you that you can have the life you've always dreamed of right now? We'll look at Miyamoto Musashi's powerful lessons and show you how to start living your dream life today in this video. Lesson 1. No more waiting. A famous swordsman named Miyamoto Musashi thought that acting right away and making the most of the present moment were powerful ideas. He once said, "Don't wait for the perfect time. Make the time perfect," really hits home with the idea of living your dream life right now. Musashi never waited for the perfect time to go after his goals. He just changed his plans based on what was going on around him. He went through hard times, fought fights, and improved his martial arts during a war when life was often uncertain and dangerous. We often put off our dreams because we think we need more time, money, or experience. This philosophy can be applied to our daily lives. We should instead choose to act, even if it's just a little something. We should act right now to build energy and get closer to our dream life. Musashi had a simple way of thinking: act now and improve later. He believed that waiting only makes our dreams last longer. Today should be the day you start, not tomorrow. It won't be perfect, but it will be the start of something great. You don't have to wait for the right time to live your dream life. Instead, you have to make every moment count. Lesson 2. Endless joy. It wasn't just about fighting other people on Miyamoto Musashi's journey, it was also about finding joy in control and living with purpose. He thought that the only ways to be truly happy were to give your all to something bigger than yourself, to live in the present moment, and to have a clear sense of purpose. You are happy all the time when you are living your dream life because you are in line with your hobbies and your purpose. For Musashi, it was the study of martial arts and getting better at controlling himself. The process of always getting better was what made him happy, not just the wins. He was open to problems, setbacks, and mistakes because they all gave him a chance to learn and grow. When you live your dream life, your happiness isn't affected by what's going on around you. There is something inside you that makes you feel that way because you are free when you live your true life. Even though Musashi's life was hard at times, he was able to find happiness even in the worst scenarios because he was dedicated to his path. If you enjoy the trip instead of just thinking about the end goal, you can also find endless happiness. You'll be happy as you grow, learn, and keep moving toward your goals when you're living your dream life. Living with desire and purpose makes it happen naturally. Musashi taught us that to be happy, we shouldn't try to find pleasure or stay away from pain. Instead, we should enjoy life to the fullest and find joy in every moment, even when things go wrong. When you stop waiting for happiness to come from the future and start living it now, you start to feel the real happiness that comes from living your true self. Lesson 3. Freedom rules. Musashi knew that real freedom comes from controlling oneself, not from what's going on around you. He was free not because he had no rules to follow, but because he was in charge of his thoughts and deeds. He found peace inside himself in the chaos of war. Freedom is the most important thing you have when you're living your dream life. Freedom is more than not being limited. It also means being able to make decisions based on your own beliefs, needs, and goals. It made Musashi feel free to live his life because he wasn't limited by other people's standards or fear. He made his own way and followed his own set of rules for respect. You can live your life on your own terms when you are free. It's not just about being financially free or having a flexible schedule at work, though those are important factors. Real freedom means being able to live your life as you really are, say everything you want, and follow your dreams without worrying about being judged or failing. When you're living your dream life, you don't care what other people think or what the past has held you back. You take charge of your own life, just like Musashi did. You can take big chances, try new things, and make choices based on what feels right to you instead of what other people think you should do. From his many fights to his research into new ideas and martial arts, Musashi's life was full of danger. He was brave, though, which gave him the power to make his own decisions. You build your own freedom when you live the life of your dreams. Your beliefs, wants, and purpose shape the things that happen to you. You can now live the life you've always dreamed of because you are no longer held back by fear or doubt. Lesson 4. Fear disappears. Being afraid is one of the biggest things that keeps us from living our dream life. It stops us from moving, stops us from taking chances, and makes us question ourselves. Miyamoto Musashi wasn't scared. He actually saw fear as a tool that could be learned and used well. Musashi knew that fear is a normal part of life, especially when you want to do something great. But he didn't let fear take over. Instead, he faced it head-on. As a teacher, he used fear to push himself to get stronger, more focused, and better prepared. Fear can't hold you back when you're living your dream life. You are no longer held back by fear of failing, fear of being judged, and fear of the unknown. Fear, on the other hand, means you are on the right track. You are leaving your comfort zone and moving toward growth. Musashi was brave because he had faith in his skills and was determined to follow his way. That doesn't mean he wasn't afraid. What made him brave was that he didn't let fear control what he did. To live your dream life, you have to do things even when you're scared. That you know your fear is just a response to the unknown and that you can get over it with confidence and planning. They fought many fights. But Musashi was a great swordsman because he was mentally strong and could get over his fears. You can get over your fear and step into your power too if you face it, understand it, and keep going forward even though it's there. Lesson 5. Money flows. We often think that money gets in the way of living our dream life. We keep telling ourselves that we need more cash to live the life we want. But Musashi knew that real wealth isn't about having a lot of things. It's about having value. Musashi didn't care about having a lot of money. Instead, he worked on improving his skills, mind, and character. He knew that wealth, both financial and other kinds, comes after being great at what you do and living an honest life. Musashi didn't go after money. Instead, he worked on getting better at what he did, and chances and money came to him. Since you are in line with your purpose when you live your dream life, money comes to you on its own. When you're fully involved in work that makes you happy and fulfilled, chances to make money will come up. When you add worth to the world, money comes your way. If you want to live your dream life, you need to stop thinking about what you don't have and start thinking about what you do have. You don't need to be on the hunt for money or success. Just do what you do best and trust that the right chances will present themselves. Musashi knew this, not because he was greedy, but because he loved his art very much. He became wealthy through hard work and success, not by chasing after material rewards. Money flows to you when you are in line with your purpose and your attention is on making things better instead of getting more things. Lesson 6. Love surrounds you. Even though Miyamoto Musashi was a fierce fighter, he knew how important it was to connect with other people. He thought that if you wanted to really master the art of life, you had to accept love. Not just romantic love, but love that comes from respecting, understanding, and supporting those around you. You start to see that love is not a faraway goal or something to be sought after at the end of your trip when you start living your dream life. Love is all around you, and it grows when you connect with your true mission. It's no longer up to you to find it or wait for it to show up. You bring love into your life through your energy, what you do, and how you think. Being honest with yourself makes love happen naturally as you build your life. Musashi's teachings tell us that real love comes from inside and spreads to others. When you have the guts to be yourself without shame or fear of being judged, you make room for others to do the same. People will start to feel this sincerity in you and will react with love and respect. You won't have to hide who you are or act like someone else, so you can make deeper, more important connections. You can connect with other people more deeply when you're living your dream life. It doesn't matter if the love is from family, friends, a partner, or even strangers. It comes from the energy you give off. More you live in line with your purpose, more love comes your way, and more you give love to others. Musashi knew that fighters don't just fight in battle, they also bring their followers together, build trust, and show them how to connect with each other. He thought that an authentic fighter made the lives of others better. When you accept your own greatness, you make the people around you better, and love then flows all around you. There are no rules or conditions that come with this love. Being free to be yourself, having the strength to go your own way, and having the grace to share your life with others are what make love grow. To live the life you want, remember that love is not a goal, it's a part of the journey, and it's all around you, waiting for you to fully accept it. Lesson 7. Legacy begins now. People often think that leaving a legacy is something that can only be done in the far future or by doing huge things. But Miyamoto Musashi's teachings stress that it starts with living honestly, with purpose, and with meaning. He taught me that your heritage is not just what you leave behind, but also how you affect people right now with everything you do. Musashi was a very good fighter who saw every practice, battle, and moment of his life as a chance to teach others how to be wise, disciplined, and skilled. His knowledge lives on through the Book of Five Rings, which has an impact on new generations. Every day, you can leave a valuable legacy by paying attention to the choices, actions, and interactions you have with other people. Musashi thought that only a few people could be great, but anyone who worked hard to get good at what they did and lived with a purpose could be great. Every little choice you make today will help build your reputation in the future. We can learn from Musashi's life that it's never too late to start living your mission. You can start leaving a legacy when you take charge of your life, follow your dreams, and resolve to make a difference. The dream life you want is not something that will happen in the future, it's something that you make happen right now.